Hello everyone, and welcome to my underground chimps guide, where we will be getting all 3 tier 5 glues. This will be interesting. So first, we start off with 3 dart monkeys. One of them goes over here, one of them up here, and the other one over here. For round 8, we get a 4th dart monkey right over here. And then for round 10, we get a sniper right over here. And set him to strong. Technically, we can place him anywhere, but I decided to place him here because it won't interfere with anything we have going on later, because we need to preserve some space for later, as space is somewhat tight with the strategy, because we want to fit as much inside of double discount range as possible. And now we'll just go straight for Pat. You could get Pat in the middle of 13 if you want, but I'm just going to wait until after 13 to get him, because I don't really feel like getting him mid-round. So yeah, just shove him right over here in this corner. And then before 15, just get a wizard right over here, as high and as middle as possible, and get him to guided magic. We'll be upgrading this guy to our main early game carry, which will be an Arcane Mastery. Just to make saving up 1.5k a bit easier, let's get our sniper to full metal jacket. We have to do this later anyway, so we can pop leads. Might as well do it now. And then for 19, get Arcane Blast on your wizard. And then, after that round, get Intense Magic. And then, after 20, also get Monkey Sense. The extra range does help a little bit. Technically, there can be some wizard seeking RNG here. I haven't encountered it, and I've tested this early game quite a few times. So, like, it's possible, but it's unlikely. Just make sure you have a 202 wizard. And now, let's save into the Arcane Mastery. .25 can look just a little bit suspicious sometimes, but you'll be fine. And then in the middle of 26, get Arcane Mastery. This guy is basically going to be our only early game tower, because from here we can save into double discounting a knockback super for round 40. So, yeah, I'm just going to start doing that. So, you want your first discount village to be right over here as top left as possible, or just like over here, next to Pat. Don't put it below Pat, try and put it to the right of Pat. And then, just get it to 002 Monkey Commerce. And then we can get our second village right over here. Basically just above the other one, but moved slightly to the right and a bit down. And then we'll also get this guy to a 002 Monkey Commerce. Before round 38, let's get our Super Monkey right over here. If you placed your villages right, you should be able to fit this guy fairly easily. Just place him in that gap right here. We'll get this guy to a Sun Avatar, and yeah, he will be our main DPS for our main like ZOMG damage for the run. And then for round 40, the easiest solution here is just to get knockback on your super. The Moab slow that this guy provides, or that the knockback upgrade provides, is just very, very nice. And then he should also be in Pat's range, so use Pat's level 3 for round 40, and watch it just get decimated. For 42, we need a bit more camo than just the Arcane Mastery, so let's upgrade our top discount village to a radar scanner, and then our bottom one to a jungle drums. The next few upgrades we'll be buying are laser blasts and plasma blasts, but do not buy these upgrades before round 49. Do not do that. Buying them will make the super lose its ability to pop camo purples, and we do in fact need it to do that for rounds 45 and 48. So just don't upgrade it to laser blasts or plasma until after 48. Seemed like 47 got a little bit close, so if you want to use a Pat ability there, feel free to. After the camo purples have passed, get plasma blasts on your super. And then set him to close. Close targeting is very important because this map can kind of mess with targeting, especially in this spot. '50 and 51 should just absolutely get wrecked by our plasma super here. On 52, you want to use a Pat's level 3 ability when the bottom Moab comes out, and then you want to buy Sun Avatar as soon as you can. It seems like I got a bit lucky with Pat's knockback and the Moab from the bottom got knocked back. Normally that won't happen and it will look a little bit sketchy, but you should still be able to get Sun Avatar in time to just barely beat the round. And once you've gotten Sun Avatar, keep it on close. And even though he has camo detection, we still want to get the Ultravision upgrade for him. The reason why we want to do that is because it actually gives bonus camo damage, and this will help with DDTs later on. So, because our Sun Avatar only does 1 damage, let's get an Embrittlement Ice Monkey right over here to make it so he will do another 1 damage to every single Moab. Basically just doubling his damage. Just get it to a 4-1-0. You could get 4-2-0, but Deep Freeze usually just isn't worth it. Oh yeah, you also want to make sure your Embrittlement is under both discount range, or both discount villages. If it is, it'll have like the ×2 thing right here. And it'll have the jungle drums and camo buffs. And I mentioned glue axis, or all 3 tier 5 glues at the beginning of this video. We haven't gotten any yet. Let's start with that. Let's get the strongest damage-wise tier 5 glue gunner first. Let's get the Bloon Solver right over here in the middle. He should be in the range of both discounts. So just get a 4-2-0 Bloon Liquefier, and then just give him a 3-0-1 Alk buff. The faster throwing crosspath is better for slower attacking towers, and Liquefier is slower attacking, and relatively Solver is also relatively slow attacking, even though it does look like it's attacking pretty fast. Yeah, now we just save straight for Bloon Solver, so I'll see you then. No abilities needed. 75 can look a little bit sketchy at times, but you should be fine. If you want to use a pat ability, feel free to. And then, after 76, or in the middle of it, get Bloon Solver. And just to give him, like, a tiny bit more range, because his range is not that great, let's get Primary Training. It also gives the Puddles, I'm pretty sure it gives the Puddles +1 Pierce, and the Puddles are most of its DPS, so why not buff them even more? Now, let's go for the second Tier 5 Glue Gunner, which will be the Glue Storm. Let's put it down here under both discount villages, and let's just start getting it straight to an 052 Glue Storm. You should be able to get Glue Storm here on 83, and the reason why we go for Glue Storm before Super Glue is because Glue Storm provides a very, very nice damage buff to, or the Glue Storm ability provides a nice damage debuff and makes the Sun Avatar deal basically double damage if the Embrittlement buff is active, and triple damage if the Embrittlement buff is not active. Glue Storm pairs very well with the Sun Avatar, so might as well get it before Super Glue. This right here can be an issue sometimes, where the Glue Storm will glue a ceramic before the Bloon Solver can, and for some reason the glues don't stack, so it's weird. But this is safe enough to where this shouldn't be a factor. But now once we have the Glue Storm, let's get the Super Glue right over here, under both discount villages as usual, and just get it to a 024 Relentless Glue and set it to Strong. We put the Relentless Glue, and soon to be Super Glue, in this specific spot because it will prioritize Bloons coming from the top, while our Sun Avatar prioritizes Bloons coming from the bottom. So this can stall the Bloons, while the Sun Avatar just kills this can stall the other side while Sun Avatar takes care of the left. That's what I meant to say. Even with all the damage buffs we have, DDTs can still be pretty scary, so on every DDT round we will be using the Glue Storm. Sometimes that can happen where a ceramic gets stalled for a little bit because we have nothing attacking it, but it doesn't really matter. On the ZOMGs, or when your Sun Avatar starts attacking the ZOMGs on 92, just use a Glue Storm. These ability timings aren't tight at all, and I'm not even sure if you have to use half of them, but they just make it way safer. And then on the DDTs on 93, use a Glue Storm as well. And before 94 here, you should be able to get Super Glue. That is all 3 Tier 5 Glue Gunners in one game of Chimps. Pretty cool, I'd say. And we still have like 30k more we could, like, 30k more that we gain in the game, so that's going to be cool. Just on 94, when the Sun Avatar is attacking the ZOMGs, use Pat's Roar and Glue Storm to just absolutely wipe them out. The other side might take a bit to die because the Super Glue is stalling it, but that's kind of the point. We want Super Glue to hold off the right side so Sun Avatar can kill the left side easily. Because DDTs are very scary, when the DDTs come out on 95, just use Pat's Roar and Glue Storm like 1 to 2 seconds after the first 2 DDTs come out. The round just gets destroyed here, like actually incinerated. On 96, all you gotta do, just Glue Storm when your Sun Avatar is attacking the bottom ZOMGs. And then on 97, when your Sun Avatar is attacking the bottom ZOMG, just use Glue Storm to, like, kill it very quickly. Well, kind of quickly. '97 is always a pretty long round if you don't have abilities to, like, instantly take it out. So, and then we do need a little bit of extra help on specifically round 100, so let's just get a Spike Storm right over here. It's not round 100 yet, but might as well just have it now. It doesn't hurt. When your Sun Avatar is attacking the bottom side, just use Glue Storm and Pat's Roar to just destroy one side before it even has a chance to, like, get far at all. This is the only round that even looks like somewhat sketchy in the late game, but that's kind of just normal. And then, since we still need a little bit of help on round 100, even with all of the things or even with the Spike Storm, let's just get an Overdrive right here, as it will pair very well with all of the debuffs that we have. And just give it a 3-2-0 Alchemist up here. And then on 99, just Glue Storm the DDTs. And then for round 100, the bad should already be glued from the Glue Storm. Spike Storm when it starts going upward. Glue Storm off cooldown, and then Pat's Roar when your Overdrive starts attacking. The Overdrive won't get the buff, but it's still nice to have it. And then the insides just get destroyed by the Bloon Solver. And boom. You should now have your Underground Black Border with all 3 Tier 5 Glue Gunners and Pat plus Sun Avatar. Pretty cool strategy in my opinion. I hope this guide helped you out in some way. Have a nice rest of your day, and goodbye. Also, excuse me, am I seeing that right? How did Arcane Mastery deal 114k damage? That is not supposed to happen. Anyways, actually, goodbye now.